So let's compare the pros and the cons of the Pixel 9 against the pros and cons of the Pixel 7 Pro in 2024. How do these devices compare? Which one is a better buy? So let's go ahead and take a look. So the Pixel 9 is the 2024 base model Pixel, and the Pixel 7 Pro is the bigger Pro model of 2022. So only 2 years separate these devices. And pricing also comes into a big part of it. The Pixel 9 is $800, while the Pixel 7 Pro, now that it's kind of older, you can get it at a heavy discount. And I've seen prices as low as around $250. So that's a significant difference in pricing. And I think that puts it into consideration given features compared to the newer Pixel 9. Now, on the other hand, you could also get the Pixel 9 at heavy discounts. For example, I've seen it half off with trade-ins, or half off when you get it on prepaid on Mint, for example. So if you can get it at $400, it competes very, very well to the $250 Pixel 7 Pro. So advantage is going to be the Pixel 7 Pro at this point. Overall size, the Pixel 7 Pro is a bigger device, so it depends. Do you want a bigger device with obviously more screen real estate, or do you want a more compact device that's easier to handle? I think at the end that's a personal preference, but not a lot of flagship devices have a smaller screen, so it could be a tie in this regard. Overall weight, the winner is going to be the Pixel 9. It's just more lightweight. Build quality, both of these are nice, glass front, glass back. Both have eSIM and nano SIM built in, and both have IP68 dust and water resistance. So not much difference here besides the size of the device. Both of these have the high refresh rate of 120 hertz. You do have a little bit of a brighter screen on the Pixel 9. And screen size obviously bigger on the Pixel 7 Pro, 6.3 versus 6.7, and bezels seem a little bit thinner on the Pixel 7 Pro. The resolution is higher on the Pixel 7 Pro, so there's a lot of good things going for it on the 7 Pro. Both have that always on display. Now we come to software, and that's where the Pixel 9 really kills it. Both of these have Android 14, but the Pixel 9 does have the 7 years of major Android updates, whereas the Pixel 7 Pro will not get a lot of updates going into the future. So if that's what you really care about, the Pixel 9 is obviously the winner in the software category, although both of these run the exact same software right now, and in 1 or 2 years, you know, that's it. That's when the Pixel 9 takes over. Also, the G4 processor is going to be the faster, better chip, but by not much. You won't see a difference in the G4 versus the Pixel 7 Pro's G2 chip. It's gonna be neck and neck, not much difference. Anything after the Pixel, when you switch from the Pixel 5 going into the Pixel 6 series, the difference is negligible. So moving on, both of these do start off at 128 gigs, but you do have a difference in starting 12 gigs of RAM on the base model Pixel 9. That was always reserved for the Pro model, and that's what the 7 Pro offers as well. You can get a 12 gigabyte of RAM as well. So mixed in with the 12 gigs of RAM and also the processors, you're just getting slightly better performance, if any, on the Pixel 9. So that's a tie right there. And camera as well. It's going to be actually better on the Pixel 7 Pro because you get that extra periscope telephoto lens, which lets you zoom in a little bit better. But both of these have great cameras regardless, and for the average person, you're not going to see much difference. But it is nice to have that third camera come in handy once in a while. You both shoot 4K on that one and 4K on the selfies, so not much difference, I would say, in the camera department. You do get, let's see, you actually don't get a headphone jack in either of these devices. You get a fingerprint reader on both of these, but you get a little bit better performance on the ultrasonic on the Pixel 9. But do keep in mind they both offer face unlock to your device, so you're not going to have a lot of instances where you're going to see the Pixel 9 have that ultrasonic come into play that much, I would say. And battery life, Both of these are decent, but if you want fresh battery life, that Pixel 9, since it just came out, you're getting all day battery life. You're picking the Pixel 7 Pro. It has a bigger 5,000 milliamp battery, but since this phone is 2 years old, you might not get the freshest battery when you get it used. But I'd say it's still gonna be all day battery life as well. Both of these have similar charging speeds, mediocre, 23, 27 watt wired. And you get 50% charge out of both of these, and they both offer reverse wireless charging. And yeah, it's similar. You're not getting much difference in the charging and battery department. What are the main takeaways from both of these devices? Well, first going to be the price. Like I said, if you could find the Pixel 9 at $400, that's a good deal. That beats the $250 on the Pixel 7 Pro. But if you're comparing $800 to $250, then the Pixel 7 Pro kills. But they're at an even type of price point when you consider the age of the devices and stuff. But hey, man, if you like to save a lot on your phones, $250 is an awesome deal on the Pixel 7 Pro. The other big difference to consider is the size of the device. The Pixel 9 is more compact. Pixel 7 Pro, if you don't mind that big phone size, then you're gonna get a bigger canvas and also thinner bezels. The 7 Pro doesn't have as many software updates as the 9, but you do get that telephoto lens. They both have the same amount of RAM. Most models that you find used for the Pixel 7 Pro, you get them in 12 gigs. And that's about it. I mean, you got the processors a little bit newer on the Pixel 9, but it's negligible. And I'm not even going to consider the fingerprint reader as a real difference between these. So that's your main thing. You got price and the size, and you get that extra camera on the 7 Pro. Everything else is pretty much the same. So those are the main differences. If I had to pick, if you find the Pixel 9 at $400, that's a better phone. If not, I would get the Pixel 7 Pro all day in 2024.